As the first character we meet on the ranch, Candy acts as George and Lenny's guide in this setting. For that reason, he's also the reader's guide to the ranch. He helps us to understand the type of place that these men exist in. In this capacity, what Candy has to say about each of the characters is what frames our understanding and expectations for them. Initially, however, George mistrusts Candy. A lifetime of living in this environment has taught George that he cannot automatically trust the men around him, especially because of his situation with Lenny. Candy's statement to George tells us a good deal about him and the nature of the ranch. When George accuses him of eavesdropping on their conversation, Candy replies, "I didn't hear nothing you guys was saying. I ain't interested in nothing you was saying. A guy on a ranch don't never listen, nor he don't ask no questions." Candy's defense reveals that this is not a place where men become friends, and it reflects George's statement from Chapter 1 about guys who work on ranches are the loneliest guys in the world. As a swamper, a janitor, or handyman, he doesn't work with the other men and instead stays behind while they are out in the fields. We can see Steinbeck working with his hand motif and the use of bodily imagery to reflect this about Candy. Candy is missing his right hand and is stoop-shouldered. The missing hand and his bodily posture tells us that he cannot physically do the same work as men like Slim, Carlson, Lenny, or George. Candy's real companion on the ranch is his old dog that he has had since the dog was a pup. That bit of loyalty says something positive about Candy's character as well as his need for a friend. He understands that men on ranches tend not to listen or form easy friendship, but that doesn't change the fact that he, like all of us, still wants a friend. By the end of the chapter, Candy and George come to trust one another after they both have some dirt on the other one, though it is the same dirt. They have both said something insulting about Curly. Candy's role as George and Lenny's initial guide to the ranch forms the beginning of something like a friendship, and his insight into the other characters gives a clear sense of who those people are.